Right then, back for part 3. So I've done all of the bits I can on the grinder, but there's some bits that even grinders can't reach, so they have to be done by hand. So I thought I'd show you some of the techniques for doing that. So let's just tip you down to the bench. This might turn into a 4-part video where I'll do the full reassembly later. So one of the trickiest parts to get is inside these bars here on the wheel. So you got what I do, the 240. Always get the cloth backed aluminium oxide paper. You can either go with a bit of WD-40. Just rub it off. It's quite tempting when you're on the wire wheel to try and be smart and take it a bit too far and try and be too clever. Just be patient with it. And the rest of it will just come off with a bit of elbow grease. Tissue paper. I think there's a bit that got away there. I think you see the benefits of having the workpiece clamped in a vise. Obviously you don't want to take off too much because you still want quite tight tolerances on the that. The other bit which can be a bit tricky is the front face. If it's got the original paintwork on, try not to take too much off. You can still see the original sticker there, Record. But these corners, you ain't going to get them with a wheel, so you have to go in with a drill. Is my favourite one. Stubby brass gets into the corners. Nice and fast. This one gets into the corner. Hello, Luce. Come for your ice. I am filming, but it's not pointing at you. that's that done. So she's looking a bit cleaner already. Quite often you get people who've done welding on them and they've got bits of swarf and whatever they do with welding and that makes a mess. Paint, people spray stuff. Not very kind. So you're never going to get it back to factory quality, but some of them are quite pretty. Some of them can be quite pretty. The original old. There's some. Where's it gone? There's one of the others I'm doing. It's a Woden, and everybody went to town on the castings. They're quite pretty when done up. But yeah, as they went a bit older in the generations, they're more modern. They went for. That'll do. That'll all up. The main thing is just get the rust off. Rust never sleeps. That's your main enemy. Another brush with oil on that would be beautiful. So, we have enough time. Let's see if we can get an assembly done in one take. I think we're pretty much there. Where's the back face? These holes here get full up with gunk quite easily as well. So make sure they're well cleaned out. Much there, I think. Right, so reassembly is the reverse. That way around. I've got a good angle on this for you, lads. That's right, these. Down a bit. Kids. Right then, let's thunk this. I've got everything ready. Bits. These parts, the cover plates always come up really well. I think they must be stainless steel. Most of it's iron. It's a quick release handle. nice. It's also quite sweet on these parts, and if you can see that, it says screw and nut cover. And there's a little oil dot as well. So all of this kind of stuff gets uncovered when you're renovating them. Right. Bit of 3-in-1, bit of oil. You don't want loads of it. Just want a surface. And you can do the insides as well. Bit on your finger. What would I do next? It's a bit again, it's a good idea to remember which way they go, that way or that way. I'll go that way. The nut and bolt gun. Screw and nut cover on, don't we? The other thing, well, you got to remember about this. This was all done on a production line, really fast. If it's too tricky and you're taking too long with it, you ain't doing it right. So, trust me, I've been there hours and hours trying to work out the best way to do this. Anyway, they were knocking out thousands of these a week. Mass produced. And people did this all day, every day. I'm going to go with the shorter screw. I'll keep a little box of oil. I'll just dip the screw in. You're going to behave, aren't you? If you put a dash of oil on, you can just get most of them in finger tight. And then just finish it up with a screwdriver. See the bugger. Seem right to me, does it seem right to you? the short screw, wasn't it? That's still rattling. Must be the shorter one. Yeah, it is the shorter one. There's two screws there. The long and the short of it. One of them's shorter than the other. So the screw and nut cover. Dip. Great for your skin, 3 in 1. Can't beat it. I'll show you a trick of cleaning your hands after and all. We get everything off extremely quickly. I'll just get that right. Maybe that's what's causing the rattling on my voice. Nuts come loose. Right, she's in. Bar on. That looks good. The screw thread goes in last. Trust me. Quick release handle. So the quick release bar's got an offset screw hole. So a lot of the time you're guessing and playing. That looks about right to me. Spring. So the housing in the casting has got a little notch that the spring pushes against, and you want the teeth of the castle nut facing that way. It's in there. The half nut's quite clever as well. It'll only go in one way. So that's kind of, hopefully, idiot proof, he said. And housing goes over the top. Dip. There we go. Gonna get a wiggle on. The final of Celebrity Traitors tonight. Dip. So some fireworks going off. Right, just in finger tight. So on the inside of the half nut there's a tooth which bar has to go into. And you kind of just you'll get a sizer of it, pretty much, hopefully, of which. So the teeth on the castle nut engage. This is the trickiest bit. You just got to make sure you decide you're happy with where they engage and how much tension you can get in the spring. How you doing? You on camera? You still got it. Hang in there, we got this. So what you can do is rewind back the quick release handle a bit further back than it actually does. The worst thing you can do is actually wind it back that far. There ain't enough slack in it. It's a bit too far, isn't it? Back a bit more. Feel right to me. Quite often the spring loses its tension. You kind of have to persuade it. Stay in one place. Curl round. Do I like that? No, I like that. 180. Probably about right, isn't it? Right, let's give it a shot. Terrible. Hope this ain't putting you off. Something's stopping it. Will that work? I think we So the spring was quite slack, so I drew it back all, I don't know if you saw, I drew it back all the way out till it was out of the tooth. Cranked it round until I got a nice tension on it, and then slid it back in. Now you can get you in there. It's not easy. Don't let it put you off. You will get there. Patience. As far as you can. Washers on. Brass one first. Dip. For time. Yeah, I thought this would be a long one. Dip. If you ever have slack in your voices, you turn it and nothing happens for half a turn. It's because this washer's worn off. So you can either put an extra one on or get a fatter one. Right, and we want to go for you, original boy, because you still look good to me. Oh shit, I forgot to put the screw in, didn't I? Quick recovery. We got this, chef. We got this. No, you're all willing me on. You're doing too well. Right, so I've got you. Screw. These things are sent to test us. Tenacity, don't give up. Screw. I'd have got the sack in the factory. the old tin tack. Pin, dip. That's the badger. Yeah, these screw and nut plates, it's rubbing a bit. I'm not the biggest fan of them. Good drink of oil. Another bit on the bars. Right, let's make some space. Because we are nearly done. That's about normal actually. It is tricky, that bit. Let's get this out. Right, there we go then. Because my hands are dirty, let's get you back up here. Oh, that's what we got then. Good working condition now. Back for another 50, 100 years. Dip. Polish up. And all your ragged divot. You just want to put a layer, stop the oxygen get into it, stop the rust process. There we go then. Nice and clean, nice and shiny. Away she goes. Oh, that was a mission, wasn't it? I had one of them for, it's been about 6 months now. Should be like, be like in the marine, shouldn't it? Right, strip it, 5 minutes, get it back up. But there you go. I said I was going to be trick cleaning my hands, evaporust. Beautiful, look at that filthy stuff. It's got an amazing detergent in it. So I've got my barrier cream on, washed in evaporust. load of tissue paper. Skincare routines. Beautiful. That was even better. Another coat of Nivea. I wouldn't eat me dinner with them. That ain't bad recovery, is it? Set the dogs off. Met a dyslexic Yorkshireman yesterday. He was wearing a cat flap. Chris bought this chameleon. The bugger doesn't change colour, does he? It's got reptile dysfunction. Right, there you go. How long did that take? A couple of hours. So, there we go then. From 30, 40 quid second hand. Why is it on? 52.5. These are, at the moment, these are going for about 100 to 120 on eBay. In this standard, this quality. That's what I sell them for. The 73s are going for 150 to 180. So they're quite sought after now. Who knows where this will be going? God bless you. Right then, thanks for bearing with me. And any requests for any more videos? Somebody requested I did a vice restoration one. Sorry if I can't remember your name. I'm getting tired. Yeah, but is there anything else you want me to do? Give us a shout. We'll see what we can do for you. Ta-ra for now.